Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this very nice occasions, we have a very new topic. In this very nice occasions, you're going to learn about grading. Okay, I will show you the slide. Okay, here they are, and I show the pointer. It will help you a lot. Here they are. Okay, just look at these two boys or these two kids. They are greeting each other. Yeah, the boy with the blue shirt and the girl with the yellow shirt. They are greeting each other. Greeting means say hi, say some things to your what is it? Someone you are talking to. So today we are going to learn about greeting based on time. The greeting that is based on different conditions. This is the learning purpose or the goals of the learning. During this learning, at the end, you will be able to say or to record or to have to use greetings based on time. There are 4 greetings. Let's check out the following video. Okay, the first video.
Good morning!
Morning! Good morning!
Okay, that is the first video. Now the second video.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Well, actually we have 4 videos here. Now the third one.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, now the
Good night.
last video.
Good night.
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 Good night. Good night.
Well, that's all. I have shown you 4 videos. So, what did you hear on the videos? Start for the first video. What does the speakers say?
Good morning!
Morning!
The video shows you someone or some people who say good morning. Morning. Okay, that's the first video. Now the second video.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, exactly. The second video shows you somebody or some people who say good afternoon. What about the third video?
Good evening.
Yes. The third video, people say good evening. Now the last.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
This video tells you about good night. Okay. Good morning in Bahasa Indonesia means selamat pagi. The range of time start from 12 1 minute past to 12 in the morning AM to 12 o'clock PM. And then good afternoon means selamat siang, start from 12:05 PM. And then good evening or selamat malam, range of time start from 5 PM and to 9:30 PM. And then good night is selamat malam sebelum tidur. Well, good morning usually used when you are willing to say or to greet someone in the morning. And then this good afternoon, well, good afternoons is used after 12 o'clock or after 12 PM. Yeah, right after 12 PM you may say good afternoon, and then over 5 PMs you may say good evening, and before sleeping or the last greeting to someone before sleeping you may say good night. So we have 4 greetings based on 4 different times, based on 4 different conditions. We have good morning, we have good afternoon, we have good evening, and we have good night. The first, what we have, yes, we have good morning. Okay, good. We have good morning. Okay, now the second one, can you see the picture? These 2 kids are very exhausted, so it's about good afternoon. Yeah, right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. Now, what about the next? You see, there is the sunsets. During the sunsets, you may say good evening. Good evening. Okay, now the last. You see a little cute tiger. She's going, or he's going to sleep maybe. So we have a, yes, the last we have good night. This says to greet someone good night. Okay, to greet someone before sleeping we use good night. So okay, so overall you have learned about 4 different greetings based on different times, different conditions, based on different particular conditions. The first is good morning or selamat pagi in bahasa, good afternoon, and then good evening and good night. So that's all my explanations about greeting based on time. So to check your understanding, please visit the following link and we are going to use Padlet. Thank you very much. See you around. Okay, let's take the
kalau jam 1 malam berarti nggak?
Kalau jam 1 malam karena sudah lewat jam 12 itu berarti sudah terjadi. So we can use good morning. Okay, thank you for your question. Well, so today we have learned about greeting based on time, based on 4 different times. It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and the last is night. Jadi dimanapun kalian berada, sama anak atau greeting sama orang yang lebih tua dari kalian.
Baiklah teman-teman, kita akhiri belajar kita dengan mengucapkan hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirobbilalamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asri innal insana lafil khusr illa alladziina aamanu wa 'amilus solihati wa tawassaw bil haqqi wa tawassaw bis sabri. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today, and thanks for your participation and see you around. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jadi sampai di sini, sampai jumpa.